Hello to you. I'm Jessie R. Johnson. This is Free, Freedoms, and Rights. Biological form, human form, social form, ultimate form, and privileges. Fundamentals only. Please share this video and subscribe. Social freedoms and rights are only needed where social wrongs are rampant, encroaching, expanded, and expanding. First, the definitions of a few words. There are two types of free, F-R-E-E. One, ultimate, absolute, free, and two, social, free, and freedoms. There are only social rights, no ultimate or absolute rights, or biological rights. We'll start with A, definitions. Number one, rights. In accord with social harmony, definitions thereof, that is, laws of social well-being, law, morality, ethics, virtuous, upright, sensible. Social conduct, in accordance with fact, reason, some set standard, correct, in thoughts and action, just balanced laws, appropriate political, sound judgment, producing good social order, political, religious, educational rights, proper social conduct, a fair claim to anything whatever, power or privilege belonging to one or many by human law, nature, tradition, having a just claim to being fitting, authority, proper social order, and upright way, to conform with social fact of freedoms, the right to speak, write, assemble, protest, petition, vote, not to be under arbitrary control of suppressions, oppressions, social stigmas. We'll go to number two, free, F-R-E-E. Not under the control or power of someone or other or thing. Able to think, act, do without compulsion or arbitrary restrictions, resulting from being at liberty, not imposed upon by restriction, able to move in any direction, not held or confined against one's will, or burdened, unhindered, unhampered, not constrained to rules or patterns or prejudice or bias, not restricted by anything except its own limitations or nature, spontaneous, exempt from impositions, clear of obstruction, unimpeded, open to and for all, not opposed. We'll go to number three, freedom. The state or quality of being free. Exemption or liberation from oppressive, suppressive, depressive, repressive control of some other person or power. Exemption from restriction, from some stigma or stigmatic or civil wrong. Political liberty, to choose or determine correct social actions freely. A being free from usually social laws, rules, patterns, mores, etc., which are depressive or oppressive. We'll go to number four, privileges, definition of, an immunity, benefit, or advantage granted to some person, group, class, not enjoyed by others, a personal private right or personal civil right. We'll go to five, civil, definition of, to do with citizen and citizenship as a member of a city or country, suitable for a citizen. The process of breeding, educating of following laws, rules, written and unwritten, social organizations, mores, M-O-O-R-E-S, moralities, ethics, etc., to become civilized. Also, the the private rights of persons and legal actions, liberties granted to citizens only of a city or nation. 6. Social definition of, that is, to do with humans living together as groups in situations, conditions, and relationships, dealing with one another, dealing with family, ranks, R-A-N-K-S, ranks, positions, activities, communities, getting along with others, offering aid, advice to those in need and welfare, associating in groups and organizations, associations, mutual protection in the form of social contract, political, social credit, economic, and so forth, also including social evil, social insurance, social sciences, social security, socialism, which means control by the millions of members of a society instead of a few private individuals. To continue, number 7, society, definition of a group or groups of plants or animals or fungi or bacteria living together in the same environment, forming a single community overall, that is, of interdependent persons, organized groups or groups with common interest, conduct, standards, activities, laws, classes, associations, etc. Let's continue, please. Definition of perfect, P-E-R-F-E-C-T, 100% complete, impossible to be less than 100% total, whole, or complete. This is, the word perfect is a spiritual word. Number 9, definition of the word absolute means free, 100%, impossible to be less than 100% free, or true, non-relative, independent of any, all, and everything, and non-thing, intraneous and extraneous, complete, whole in itself, requiring no external time, space, no inside or outside, the universe and transcendental of the universe, 100% unlimited by any power or control, not relative nor dependent, 100% on utterly, totally, on any, all, nothing, or every, 100% inclusive of all, perfect, 100% free from imperfection, real, true, without relations to a zeroth, first, second, or other, or to any object or subject, supreme, independent, 100% unrestricted, non-connected, without condition. The word absolute is a spiritual word. Now we will go to B. We'll go to B. There are 2 types of freedoms, ultimate freedom or ultimate free, and number 2, social freedom and social free. Ultimate free or freedom includes 1, base, biological, which means to be or not to be. This is an imperative of struggle. That means free to be or not to be. You have no rights biologically. There is only survival or not by any and all and every means. There is no mercy, 0%. There are no rights, no wrongs. There are no corrects, no incorrects. Now, let's go to number 2. Social free and freedoms. There are 3 subgroupings of social freedoms, which includes human rights and freedoms, civil rights and freedoms, and privileges rights and freedoms. Now we will go to C. Ultimate freedom. Ultimate freedom Number one of ultimate freedom is 100% freedom of being and being real. 0% rights or 100% free to be. Number two, the true ultimate perfect 100% impossible to be otherwise. 3, absolute 100% freedom, 100% free and freed, never anything less than 100%, not even 99.99 and so on to infinity, not even that, 100% at 100% of the time. Number 4, free to be the absolute reality. Number 5, complete forever. The only independent, the universe and trans-universe needing 100%, not even nothing. Free 100% of, for, by, when, where, what, how, why, etc. Number 6, 100% free to exist or not. Number 7, the true absolute, the true and only perfect. Let's continue, please. Now we'll go to biological free and biological freedom. This is a subgroup of ultimate freedom. Biological freedom or free. Number 1, since you are here existing by nature, the 100% necessary, the 100% sufficient to be here. Number 2, you have no rights, only to use any and all means and methods to survive, no matter what. Now we will go to D, from C to D. This is social freedoms, freedoms, free and rights. This is D. We'll start with number 1, human social freedom and rights. To be human is social. To be human is social. To be a species member is biological. We'll start with number 1. You have the human rights too. The right to life and be given the freedom to live in ultimate health, physical, mental, social, spiritual, etc. Number 2, if you are a member of our species, you have the right to be or become socially a human. Number 3, you have the right never to be treated inhuman, inhumane, non-humanitarian, stigmatized for any and all reasons. You have the right never to be stigmatized for any and all reasons. We'll go to number 4. You are born free and life equal to all other humans. Number 5, you have the right to life. Number 6, you have the right never to be a slave or in servitude. Number 7, you have the right to never be tortured or stigmatized. 11. Not 11. Number 8. You have the human right, no matter where you go on this earth. You have the right, no matter where you go on this earth. Number 9. You have the right to be equal before all human laws. Number 10. You have the right never to be fairly imprisoned. Number 11, you have the right to a fair trial, and you are neither innocent or guilty until proven one of the two. Number 12, you have the right to privacy, free, F-R-E-E, free movement, safety and security. Number 13, you have the right to life, liberty, security of person. Number 14, you have the right never to have your genetics tampered with. Number 15, you have the right to never be socially destroyed. To continue, number 2, Number one, you have the right to a peaceful protest. Number two, to live in an ordered society and culture is civil order, which is to be maintained. You have the right to help maintain or change and challenge certain things if they are socially wrong. Number two, you have the right to be unoppressed and anti-oppressed. You have the right to be anti-depressed, anti-suppressed, anti-repressed, anti-pressured. Number three, you have the right to safety and security of your person. Number four, you have the right to you have the right to be treated with fairness, respect of law, political respect, etc. in civil matters, criminal matters, military matters, citizenships matter, rustic matters, marriage, property, legal matters, private rights of individual matters, political matters, death, defense, law, liberties. You have rights of thinking, speaking, acting without interference or restraint except in the interest of the public and other humans. Number five, you have the right to be treated with fairness, respect of law, etc. in civil government, civil rights. You have the rights, your rights are guaranteed to the individual, and your rights are guaranteed to the groups, whether it's very large groups, large, middle-sized groups, small or very small groups. We'll go to number three. Number three is your freedoms, freedoms and rights based on the 12 universal institutions of humanity. Art, you have the right to artistic expression in every art form. Economics, you have the right to permanent, stable economic welfare, non-greed, the freedom from slavery, and the right never to be enslaved. Education, you have the right to true education, never indoctrination, freedom from mind control, freedom from brainwashing, etc. Family, you have the right to exist, the right to harmony, the right to life. You have the right to love socially. You have the freedom to love and be loved. Law, the institution of law. You have the right to be treated with sound judgment, respect, and equal balance. Medical, you have the right to well-being. You have the right to the highest health, to the best medical care. Mass media, you have the right to event truth, to be told the truth. You have the right and the freedom from brainwashing, behavior modification, and you have the right to free speech. Political institution, you have the right to security, safety, the right to life, liberty, protection from slavery. The next institution is poverty. You have the right never to be in poverty of and at any level of any kind, spiritual, educational, family, mental, physical, sexual, etc. The next one is religion institution. You have the right never to be given falsehoods or to be given a religion or any form of immorality in place of truth. The next institution is science. You have the right to know, to search, research, study, analyze, use the scientific method to gain truth and to know truth and truth only, and the right to be taught only facts and truth, and to find truth and fact. The next one is the spiritual universal institution of humanity. You have the right to true wisdom, true happiness, true liberation, non-bondage. I want to thank everyone for listening and watching, and please subscribe and share this video, and we will meet on the next video quite soon. Have a fine day.